Okay, going into our fourth game, we have ClassicMetal to the west end of the map in blue versus his opponent GamingMistress to the east in red.
All right.
And looking at the map, GamingMistress has a large variety of different expansions to choose from that are all in great positions, and ClassicMetal doesn't. So that's fun.
Classic has like one. It's kind of in the middle of the map, so it'll encourage him to take some control of that middle of the map, which he's going to have to do if he wants to go in any kind of long game here. But look at this. GamingMistress has a nice V of bases, all on the high ground. Oh, wow.
So this is a little bit of an unbalanced map, but if ClassicMetal pushes forward on different locations, especially to the north, he's fairly close to the north end, he can work his way around, or if he just ends it fast, which is happening quite a few of these games. They're not really going past two bases very often. Very strong early plays from a lot of these players.
Yeah, Classic has gone for 5 farm squirrel. GamingMistress has responded with a 5 or 6 farm lizard. Lizards and squirrels. Of course, the lizards will dominate a little bit in the early game as they have twice the health of squirrels. Although the squirrels get to fire from behind the ranks, so they'll do okay. GamingMistress has definitely scouted out this back pathway here, so she knows that it's there. ClassicMetal. Normal scouting pattern across the field. It sees everything that's there, backs away. Both players still on 6 farms. Classic losing a little bit of scouting time there, but not a big deal.
So it looks like Classic's going to have to make good use of these moles, probably, to fend off against these lizards. Of course, that's not the strongest of counters, as it's fairly easy for lizards to just walk behind the moles that are trying to tank for the squirrels. So
GamingMistress has just built 3 moles in the south there, and Classic has scouted this. We'll see. He's seen that. GamingMistress is still there. The lizards are coming over now. We'll see what ClassicMetal does to respond. He is up to 12 squirrels, throwing down a machine gun turret, which will help defend from those moles who have a lot of health, about 30 health. Turret is up here, so GamingMistress has lost that element of surprise if she's going to jump in, but she's built another mole.
It's a weird strategy, actually, building moles with the lizards, as generally you want the moles to tank for whatever unit you want to do the most of the damage. But as the lizards are going to be pretty close up in there, it's not going to be extremely viable. So I'll be interested to see how this goes. The moles are still very good at tanking. They have a lot of health. Yeah, so definitely viable.
Let's see, GamingMistress has lots of moles up in the north right now. She put all the moles she built up in the north there. ClassicMetal is going to scout them right now. Sees that there's no base there. We'll see what he does in response here. 2 more moles in the south. Those moles are coming back to join from GamingMistress, but she's going around in the south now. Of course, there are those 2 machine gun turrets in the south, so not a great location to attack from. But we'll see. 7 moles now out on the field. That's a lot of moles to contend with.
That really is. Going up 3 more, so 10 moles.
Ooh, and Classic has sold one of his machine guns, throwing down 2 skunk warrens instead. Those lizards are going to run through that skunk fog very quickly. GamingMistress coming in with the lizards from the north here, pulling away those squirrels.
No, she doesn't want to engage yet. It wouldn't go well.
Yeah, those lizards
I don't know how well these moles are going to do. They tend to do worse the later the game goes on.
There we go. She is pulling them back in with the rest of her army, trying to pull them into a better position. You've seen, I think what she's trying to do is set them up for a split, so you have them on one side of your opponent's base, and you attack from the other side, and then rally everything to you, so they kind of run through the base. We'll see. 2 skunks are up now, and going up to 6. Yeah. Look at the train of moles. 10 moles on the field. 4 GamingMistress now. 30 seconds away from that 5-minute mark, which means both players have to start thinking about expanding if they want this game to go longer. Because after 5 minutes, those first 4 farms at each player's base are going to farm out and will no longer be producing any kind of food.
Classic tries to build this windmill to the north, but GamingMistress is going to respond to that and just destroy it.
So nice, easy victory for Gaming Mistress. 60 food off of Classic Metal, 60 food destroyed. 6 skunks going up to 8. So as many moles as Gaming Mistress has, Classic Metal is just going to build an equal number of skunks. I haven't seen this many skunks ever in a match, or ever in a competitive match. 8 skunks are going to be out on the field here. Here come the lizards in, but they're not going to be so lucky this time. Meeting head on with the army of Classic Metal. 2 falcons come over. They're going to be streaming in. The moles, though, in the meantime, are coming in from the bottom here. And Classic Metal's going to push on ahead with the rest of his army here. Let's see if he notices that his base is starting to get taken down. There we go. The moles. Are they going to be able to take this out? The main mill is going down. It's about halfway, 3/4 of the way down. It looks like he might get it, but just in time. There we go. That base is down, but he just built this other one right here. And unfortunately, with so many skunks, Gaming Mistress is going to have to get right at this base as soon as she can. I don't know if she has enough units to do this.
That's 8 skunks to contend with. And looking at army value, she lost all of that army value for losing those moles. She spent 10 moles to get rid of a windmill.
Classic Metal only if Gaming Mistress can hang on for the next. Oh, there she goes! She's going for it, backing away, using that lizard speed, pulling away Classic Metal's army. Classic Metal in a very difficult position right now.
He's got no farms.
He's got 1 farm that's building right now because he's sold it.
Oh.
So if Gaming Mistress can hang on here, keep building a couple more farms, stay ahead in economy. She's got that sniper balloon up front there, which means those skunks are in a lot of danger from getting tapped out.
Classic Metal's pulling out to the south of the base.
Oh, here she goes again, though. 5 lizards here. The base is at halfway. Oh, bring them around. Bring them around, Gaming Mistress. Come on. Oh, it's so close. Then the last lizard goes down. The mill at less than 1/4 health. Sell the falcons. Sell the falcons, Gaming Mistress. You have so many warrens. Just bringing the skunks out now. 8 skunks here are going to start picking away here.
Oh, no, squirrels are back, so there's no stopping them.
And there she goes, trying to get in, but those squirrels there to defend now. And the skunks are going to take off the rest of the health here on this final base. But that was some great play from both players. Gaming Mistress splitting those moles effectively, taking out the main base of Classic Metal. Unfortunately, look at how much fog is on this right now. 8 skunks worth of fog on the field. Everything that Gaming Mistress has is covered in fog, except for that sniper balloon. Down it goes.
There we go.
Oh, excellent play, though. Classic Metal is